He's not here, I tell myself, and I don't want him to be here. Sinking deeper into my wool-lined coat, my heels click on the now familiar red brick path that leads to the building where I've worked for 18 long months. I didn't just leave Area 51 when Creed left. I jetted out of the country, though that certainly wouldn't keep Creed away from me, had he actually cared to find me. But he hasn't bothered. A flash of firecrackers splinter in the sky and a blast of yellow, red, and blue, a promise of a New Year's celebration show soon to follow. My co-workers left hours ago for the New Year's festivities that I have no desire to take part in. I don't have the energy for social skills as of late, still exhausted from what felt like months of interest after the Area 51 mess. It's not like I can date. Something about that mark on my neck seems to make me uninterested in anyone but him. It must not be the same for the male who's been bonded. I might be cursed to want only the man I hate, to ache with an unexplainable need for him, but I'm certain he's found plenty of female companionship. It's a painful thought I shove aside. None of that tonight. Tonight, I plan to watch the old G.I. Jane movie my mother loved so much, microwave popcorn, and finish off with ice cream. I don't want or need a relationship anyway. Alone feels more comfortable after the two people I thought I'd known, Creed and my father, have proven untrustworthy. I'd been bamboozled, as my mother would have said. Despite all my clinical skills, I'm incapable of properly evaluating those closest to me. Even now, I catch myself replaying Creed's parting words, trying to understand why he'd been so adamant about hiding the mark we share if he wasn't trying to protect me. Why wouldn't he drag me along with him to reproduce, since we now know that's one of the Zodius' movement's goals, reproduce and replace humanity? That's the goal that's circulating. That's Julian's intent, and I can only assume Creed's as well. It's the gene mutation, and all I can think is that the mark made him protective enough of me to leave me out of it all. Already I'm going down this rabbit hole again, and I shake myself, murmuring a word of frustration. I'm tearing myself up inside with the unanswered questions, trying to make a traitor into a hero. The few months I'd spent at a Texas Air Force base just after the Zodius uprising hasn't been far enough away from Groom Lake. I've never considered myself a coward, but I'd needed space from what happened, space from Creed. Of course, he could be here in seconds, in a lift of the wind, but the human in me feels safer with space. Out of sight, out of mind, so to speak. I'd wanted to forget. I haven't even asked for updates, and the news is free of the topic of the Zodius takeover. I'm invisible. I hope.